Brian. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Portland Trailblazers. Looking at the starting five for Boston. And it's McHale in at the 5 down low.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Bird. Portland grabs the miss. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Boston. It's a three-point game. Pass to Havlicek. Here's McHale. Clock at 6. Cowens passes to White. Over Lillard. White, good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Now here's Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Here's Roy from about 19. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And here's White. Pass to McHale. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Lillard against White. To the inside. Cowens. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Roy. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fires the 3. Cowens grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's White. Pass to McHale. Here's Havlicek. Now here's White. Here's McHale, defended by Lillard. Shot's good by McHale.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Lillard with the ball. There's a screen by Aldridge. Lillard passes to Aldridge. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the length Aldridge has is problematic for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him inside.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Aldridge. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Aldridge. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Havlicek. Still no points. Outside White. And there's a pick over Lillard. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Celtics trail by 3. And Boston calls time here. Here's Bird. Pass to Cowens. Outside White. Down low. Havlicek's shot is off. Trailblazers lead by 3. Roy's shot is good. Roy's got his second bucket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now White. Pass to McHale. Back to White. They set the screen. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Bird. Boston again missing. Here's Roy. It's rebounded by McHale.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Bird. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Roy. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Now Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Cowens grabs the board. Here's Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
They get it back. Pass to Roy. And here's Lillard. Here's Drexler. 5 on the clock. Nails it from 3. Drexler's got 6.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's McHale. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Havlicek. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And the Trailblazers call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
For your Trailblazers.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Lillard.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
To the wing, right side. Here's Pierce. Off the mark there with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Roy. Walton passes to Drexler. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Portland leads by 4.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. They set the pick. The three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's Roy. Back to Lillard. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by McHale. The Celtics on offense. Here's Havlicek. Takes it inside. Blocked! And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Havlicek. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Havlicek's got 5 points.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Knocked loose. Here's Drexler. Give him 8 points now. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Misses the jumper. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to White. Here's McHale. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Bird. He got a piece of it. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And Boston calls time here. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Portland. 4 on the clock. And here's Boston. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Lillard. And there's the screen. From the arc. Boston with a rebound. Here's Bird. He has 6. Here's Pierce. Here's Bird. Defended by Lillard. Havlicek passes to McHale. Here's Pierce. Again, the miss by Boston.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Drexler. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
Creative at the rim, giving the fans their money's worth.
Celtics trail by 5. 1:58 left to play in the first. Here's Pierce. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drexler. 3-pointer. And Havlicek pulls it down. And it's the Celtics ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Kuzi. Here's McHale. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Bird. Off target from outside. Portland leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 6 points.
Yeah, it looks so delicate coming off his fingertips. Lillard's floater is a lethal one.
So it's Boston now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's a screen. Here's Havlicek. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. The floater. Counted. Good. Lillard's got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's Boston with it. 7-point differential. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McHale. He's guarded by Sabonis. McHale, no good. Here's Drexler. He's got 10. Driving inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Clyde Drexler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter here, with 1 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 9. And it's Walton in at the 5. That's the group for Portland starting the second. It's White with the drive. Porter with the steal. On the break. Here's Roy. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Roy's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Good on the shot. He's got 6.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And he lobs it up top. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Pierce.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the inside. Here's Walton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2, Bill Walton.
He's off on the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Good on the second one. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's White. Pass to Kuzi. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pierce. Portland with a rebound. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Inside, here's Roy. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's White. 6 points for him. Pass to Pierce. Here's Kuzi. White looking it over. Uses the glass on the layup. White's got 8.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
And Boston calls time here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. White, the pass to Garnett. Pass to Pierce. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Pierce has got his second basket on the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Trailblazers lead by 7. Outside Porter. They set a pick. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. The shot comes out.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Porter against White. Pass to Pierce. Blocked! Here's Kuzi. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter against White. Aldridge with a screen on White. Pass to Roy. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Kuzi. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Aldridge. Garnett passes to White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Outside Porter. Pass to Roy. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Roy's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Got a hand on it. Here's Lucas. He's scoreless. Over to the left wing. Here's Roy. Elbow shot on the way. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
White, good. Trailblazers lead by 6. Timeout called,
timeout.
Portland.
With the timeout.
Guard it.
It's dance time, Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Lillard right side. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And he lays it in on the break. And now just a 4-point Portland lead.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Boston. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lillard can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Aldridge. The Celtics making their last shot.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Lillard. That one's no good. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Havlicek. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Boston shooting their first free throws of the night now.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading. Pass to Lucas. Aldridge outside. Here he goes. Here's Walton. Tries again. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Havlicek. Again, the miss by Boston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Lillard. Aldridge, right side. Walton. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. And Portland leads by 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. From 18 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. Havlicek's got 10 points in the game.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Lillard passes to Aldridge. For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Kuzi. From outside the arc. And it's Bird missing. Pass to Lillard. Here's Walton. Back to Lillard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And just too good of a shooter for the D not to react to Lillard's pump fake.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. Celtics trail by 7. Kuzi, the pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Lets it go. They get the rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Drexler. He's got 12. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Tipped. Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Pass to Drexler. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the paint. Tipped. It was stolen by Lillard. And there's the drive. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Drexler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Roy. Fires the 3. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. There's a minute 40 left to play in the half. Here's White. Oh, the teardrop falls in. White's got 19 points.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Drexler. He's got 12. Aldridge outside. Boston pulls it in. Cowens has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bird. He's covered by Aldridge. Pass to Bird. Here's Cowens. Outside White. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 22.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
54 seconds left in the second period. Lillard with the ball. He's got 14. And it's Drexler missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
From downtown. And it's Bird missing.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Aldridge outside. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. And Havlicek pulls it down. Inside. And stolen by Aldridge. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
52.
you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So the Celtics 5 right now. And it's McHale in at the center position. Here's Havlicek. They grab their own miss. Cowens passes to White. Pass to Cowens. For the lead. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Roy. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Roy's got 17.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Boston trailing. Here's Havlicek. Now White. Pass to Bird. No good off the glass.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Basket counts. Give him 8 points now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Rejected by Sabonis. Here's Drexler. 12 points for him. Pass to Roy. Lillard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Crafty move. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Havlicek. 10 points for him. Down low. And stolen by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Boy, can't get it to go. White against Lillard. And here's White. 22 points for him. Pass to McHale. Here's Bird. Oh, it's stolen. Lillard with the ball. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now the Celtics on the move. The offensive rebound. McHale no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
White against Lillard. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Picked by Sabonis. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Portland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Portland leading by 4. Pass to Roy. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Timeout call. The Celtics.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Havlicek. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Havlicek's got 12 points in the game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Pass to Roy. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's McHale. Here's Bird. Right side White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bird. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Lillard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Celtics trail by 6. The 3 is up. And it's Bird missing. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Havlicek. 12 points for him. Pass to McHale. Here's Bird. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Aldridge outside. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Lillard.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's White. He's got 22. Pass to Havlicek. Back to White. Inside. Here's Bird. Portland with a rebound. Here's Drexler. He's got 12. And there's the rejection. Ball stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's White. Finished off the break. White's got 24.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Portland leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
T-shirts are going out now. Look at the red one. It's time for some T-shirts. Here they come.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Roy. He's got 19. There's a screen by Aldridge. Robbed. Here's Havlicek. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. Portland leading. Pass to Walton. Here's Drexler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Clyde Drexler, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Celtics trail by 3. There's the drive. Here's Havlicek. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Havlicek's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
White with it. He's got 24. Pass to McHale. Here's Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bird missing. Portland leading by 4. Now Lillard. Lillard not to be denied.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Havlicek. Now White. Here's Havlicek to the inside. Bird. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bird's got 11.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
We've got a close game here in Portland. Here's Walton. Lillard with the ball. He's guarded by White. Lillard against White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And Lillard taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Bird. Back to White. Here's McHale. He's guarded by Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points in the game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Portland leading by 4. Here's Roy. He's got 19. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Drexler driving to the basket, and that one drops. Drexler's got 4 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pierce. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Paul Pierce at the line for one.
One shot.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Timeout called. Portland.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Pass to Lucas. Here's the pick. Here's Drexler. Here's Walton. Clock at 6. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Now here's White. They trail by 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Roy. Here's Drexler. And the three-pointer goes. Drexler's got 7 points for the quarter. And the Celtics in possession here. And here's White. 24 points for him.
2 minutes.
Bird passes to Pierce. From the high post. And he makes it. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
Well, look, he'll eat you alive from the mid-range if you give him that much room.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Here's Lucas. And it's Bird with a rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Outside White. Pass to Parrish. Here's Pierce. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lucas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Aldridge is checked in for Portland.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland, Maurice Lucas. One foul.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kuzi. Pass to White. To the wing on the left. Here's Kuzi. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Outside White. On the take. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Boston, Joe White.
That's good from White.
Taking 2 shots.
White hits them both. White against Porter. Pass to Aldridge. Puts up the 8-footer. It's not going to go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Portland ahead, leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Lucas in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. The 15-footer. Rebound Boston. Here's Kuzi. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Lillard, down low. And Walton gets it to go. And Portland leads by 4.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Pierce. Portland with a rebound. Lucas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Aldridge. Lillard outside. And they double up Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pierce. Here's Cowens. He's covered by Aldridge. Havlicek passes to Garnett. Here's Pierce. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries. Pierce has gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Aldridge outside. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Pass to Kuzi. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lillard outside from deep. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Havlicek. To the inside. A nice shot by Cowens.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Porter, following the bucket by Boston. Kuzi with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Garnett no good. Now Portland with it. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Walton. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. Walton's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Pierce can't get to it. Portland leading by 5. Here's Petrie. Now here's Lillard. Here's Petrie. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. That shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. So both teams changing it up here. And so Porter will bring it up for Portland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Sabonis, the pass to Aldridge. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Boy, he's got 22 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Shot's good by McHale. Portland leading by 6. Pass to Roy. Here's Drexler. That 3's off the mark. So it's Boston now. Inside. Here's Cowens. And he jams it home with authority.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Cowens has gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Here's Roy. Aldridge outside. To the right side. Here's Roy. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. He's got 24. White with it. Pass to McHale. Back to White. Here's Bird. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White for 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston. Ball Pierce. 1 shot.
One shot.
So it's Portland now. 3-point lead. Pass to Walton. Here's Roy. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Roy's got 11 in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
So it's Boston now. Following the bucket by the Blazers. There's a screen. Here's Havlicek. Gets the 3 to fall. Havlicek's got 19 points.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Roy. Launches it. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bird. He takes it in. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Drexler, that's good. And Portland leads by 4.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Pierce. Portland grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. Lillard against White. Pass to Walton. Sabonis in the post. Ball flying with a baseline jumper. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Havlicek. 4-3. And Walton pulls it down.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Lets it go from 14. Drexler, that's good. Give him 23. And it's the Celtics ball. Pass to Bird. There's the 3. On target from range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Portland leading by 3. Lillard passes to Sabonis. Here's Drexler. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
And get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Now White. Pass to McHale. Here's Roy. Lillard outside. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now a 7-point Portland lead.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
And Boston calls time here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Boston making a switch here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Bird missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Havlicek. Pass to Cowens. White with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. And White hits from deep. White's got 29. And Portland has possession. 4-point game. Here's Roy, uncovered. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Lillard against White. Pass to Bird, free throw line jumper. Good on the jump shot. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. 1:41 left in the game. White, the pass to Bird. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Drexler. Lillard outside. Here's Aldridge. And no good, trying to use the glass. Celtics trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And it's Bird missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Here's Roy. Drills it from deep. Roy's got 31. "55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. White against Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Here's Sharman. To halt the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Celtics, Bill Sharman. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Here's Kuzi. Takes the 3. the Trailblazers, winning this one easily. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Damian Lillard.